What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on a BMW E90. We have a bad window regulator in the rear. I know what you're thinking, another BMW video, but it's just a coincidence. This one happened to go bad, so we're gonna jump on it and show you how to get it done. All right, first step is you're gonna take your trim tool and remove this lower piece here. A lot of times after many years, these get really soft and you start prying on it, as you can see someone else did in the past, and it starts ripping this rubber off. So I just take my trim tool, come in the back side here, give it a little pull, and then you can get this trim off easily without messing up anything. And then here, for the hand grip, put it underneath here and just give it a little twist, and then it pulls right off. All right, next step is we have 3 Torx screws, T20s, here, here, and here. So we're gonna remove those. And then I'm gonna take my other trim tool. You can just put it here, pop off the lower clips here. Okay, and then you're going to want to lift straight up. Just keep in mind that you have your lock here and the handle is still connected. So you just want to lift up. All right, so all we need to do is pull out the cable for the latch. It just slips in. And then the switch wire, all it does is pull straight out. There's no tab or anything like that. And then set this aside. Okay, so the next step is to remove the insulation here. It's held on with the black goo. So just do your best to remove that. Be cautious of your wires here. Okay, so after you get the insulation off, you're going to want to lift the window. If your cable's broken, then you should be able to lift up the window to about this midway point here. Otherwise, you can have a buddy help you lift the switch, raise the switch up, and then you can kind of lift it if the motor's messed up. So take a plain tip screwdriver and you're just going to push this tab back. This is what holds the window to the regulator. And then once you have it there, you can get the window off of the regulator. So then what I do is just put a little piece of Gorilla Tape on the outside of the window. That's just to keep it from falling down. It's pretty snug in there, so most of the time it won't, but you don't want to smash your hands. So next up we have 3 10mm nuts that we're going to remove. Take your nuts off, and just remember it makes it a lot easier to get the regulator out if you remove this little styrofoam block, Phillips screwdriver. Okay, now we have enough room to get the regulator out. So I'll go backwards. Watch your wire here. Okay, so you got to take your T25 and we have to remove the motor. Okay, so I just get a little plain tip, give it a little wiggle. Sometimes it likes to get stuck on there. Okay, here's our new one, 749, 468. And 469. So this is the left side and 469 is the right side. They give you the screws, but they're identical to the ones you already have. Cut the zip tie. Remove that. Get out of your way. L right there, so you know you got it on the left side. And then you're just going to place your motor back into position. Just remember it has to get into the teeth, so give it a little wiggle. Your 3 T25s. Okay, now we're ready. The new unit in, just the reverse of how you take it out. Underneath your wire here, feed it through the opening, come up, and keep it, you know, towards you, so you're actually in front of the window. The window slides up and down behind the unit. So get your nuts handy, start them on there. Get your 10 milli. Then just put your little styrofoam block back in. Okay, plug your motor in. So now you just want to raise up the window halfway so you can reattach the glass. Go ahead and go up a little bit more, right, one more little bit. There you go, perfect. Okay, now we can take off our piece of tape and then we can slowly lower the window down. So we're just slowly lowering the window down, and then we're going to get it into the groove and reattach it into that indentation there. It's always a little tight the first time. Okay, and when you hear it clicks in, now the window is re-secured in the fastener. Okay, so we're going to reattach our insulation. Pick up your wire for the window switch, feed it back in there, and then just try to get it back into the same area that it was. The stuff is still pretty sticky depending on how warm of a day you're working with. Our door lock. Okay, so we got our door panel hooked on. You want to reattach the handle and then reattach the power for the switch. Okay, next, make sure you get your lock into position, and then remember it just pushes in. Then once you got the top in, then just give it a little tap around, get all your other lower clips in, and now you're ready for your Torx screws. So then we're going to put on our trim piece. All it does is just push straight on. Snaps on. Same thing with this piece. Just pushes into these 3 spots there. And then your clip in the front. Window regulator replaced. Okay, so after you guys get it hooked up, a lot of times it's going to need to be programmed. So what'll happen is it'll just like inch itself down when you double click. So you'll need to reprogram it. So once you get it all the way to the bottom, okay, you're just gonna hold your window switch for 3 seconds, okay? And then bring it back up. It'll do the same little walking upwards, okay? When you get to the top, do the same thing. Hold the switch for 3 seconds up, all right? And then check it. You should be able to do 1 click down, which we just did, and then 1 click up. Now it's working. All right, guys, thanks for watching. That takes care of your window regulator on an E90 sedan or wagon in the rear. Take care.